Alright, so welcome back everybody to the continuation of Octopath Traveler. The only thing I will say is that I accidentally left my Switch on for basically about 2 days, because it's kind of subtle if I don't have OBS on, and I had the volume turned down on it, so I didn't know that it was on, and I kind of left it on because the light for it is all the way over there. So the time is completely off base, but I basically, from the end of the last session, paused right outside the Shrine of the Flame Bearer. Just because that's kind of what I want to do before I start anyone's Chapter 2s, is I want to kind of get all the jobs and put them together so that way I can mix and match between my different party members. So as we have here, like everything else, Hail, Traveler! I am Aelfric, the Flamebringer. It's actually Aelfric. He's talking to us. Not that it will really make any bit of a difference, but that's pretty cool, given that he's in the lore. So whoever I give this to will become like a pseudo-healer. So maybe for this one, I might cross this one over to Alphen and try to make him like a super healer, basically. I think that might be pretty good. So that way we can kind of mix and match it. I think that might be pretty decent. Maybe I'll make Tressa an apothecary slash healer. So let's see. The next place I need to go is I need to go back to wherever this was, Flatlands. This will teach someone to be a scholar, I'm guessing. So between that, I think I found the thief. Let's actually go get the dancer, actually. It would be faster to go here. We'll go here, we'll do the dancer one. Maybe we'll even get the town that's out there. I don't know if I got the town that was... Actually, I think I didn't get that town that I literally just was walking by. So at some point we're going to have to walk all the way back up there. But yeah, let's go out this way. We're heading east and then south. I kind of wish instead of the radar, they actually just had a map of the area. There's this weird thing that a lot of games do. They like give you a radar like it's almost a free exploration game. But clearly this game is not. Oh shit, this is danger level 31. This is danger level 31, but technically if I survive... Okay, actually, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to save before I do this. For some reason, this area in particular is danger level 31. Every other area is fine. This is the only one that's high level. So I'm going to save before I go down here. I don't even want to take a step in an area like that. So basically ignore like 40 hours off the timer, for the most part. That is my fault. It's not the first game I've done this in. I will try to make it the last game ever I do it in, but sometimes it just happens. I just forget. I can tell you what happened. I put the controller down to go greet somebody and to go do something else, and I literally came back and forgot what I was doing because I took a nap. Because my sleep schedule is literally completely messed up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a beeline for the town, unless the shrine is on the way to the town, which it looks like it is not. On the flip side, this could be a great place to level. If I could get to the town, I can camp at the end, basically, for lack of a better phrase. Nope, you're on your own, buddy. There you go. Since you can fast travel in this game, I'm okay to do this. Like, heavens forbid it's impossible for me to make it into the town, then I will literally just escape by fast traveling. Okay, wait to blizzard.
Let my arrow fly and true.
See if Lynn can hit anyone. Okay, so Lynn can detect what people are weak to. Ah, yeah, that's bad. We would need to, like, do mega healing every single turn to even attempt to survive this. It's still possible. Did he ooh, that's bad. Yeah, that's bad. She has to boost heal.
Let your wounds be healed.
I actually might need to use heal more this whole fight.
No.
They're not gonna move because I broke them. Ulbrich won't move before they move again, though, so let's incite.
Come. There.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Explore. This is gonna miss horribly, though, is the problem. Yeah, forget it. I'd rather not do that. I know it's gonna miss, so there's no point.
Interesting dilemma.
I think we just need to get rid of everything that's not the sandworm first. So let's do this. With some luck, I survived long enough to do that.
I'll do my best.
Let's do this.
May the sacred flame shine
It's
forth.
weak to light. Alright, that's nice to know. 500!
Victory.
God damn. We'll have him use Stout Wall, brave it.
Stand firm.
He does need to be healed, though.
Will not be defeated. Let your wounds be healed.
Now.
I'm just gonna have him defend, and only stop defending to incite. Oh shit, that's bad.
Let's try this.
Letting the hunt begin.
She can't learn wind, right? No. Alright. Pounce. Miss! Oh boy.
Now then.
They're critting freely too, which is semi-annoying.
I think not.
Okay.
Come in, if thou darest.
I like how this randomly became a boss fight, basically. Just trying to get into this area in the first place.
A tempest of ice shall reign.
I'll do my best.
Okay. Heal more.
Bring about the miracle of healing.
Even that didn't heal that much, though. Sight.
Come. There. An interesting dilemma.
We're getting there. We can do it. One's dead. Beautiful. So I mean, the yellow is kind of more like 30%, I want to say, because that wasn't exactly like ridiculous. I hit him twice with Blizzard and he died.
What next?
Okay. So let's start. Oh, the sand. Oh, they're both weak. Okay, good. Unfortunately, she doesn't have spears. That scared the shit out of me. Okay. Oh, this poor dude. Let's have him triple brave.
My turn now. May the sacred flame shine.
I don't know why I used luminescence there. My brain stopped working. I really don't know what to say to that. Okay, we won. We won pretty handily, all things considered. So this is exactly where I should be grinding. Even though it's kind of risky, I should do that risk-reward. And for Cyrus... I don't know why I used that second one there. Okay, just a little further. I'm not going to use the in if I actually do get in. Okay. It's risky. Say that much. It is certainly risky to try to get in like this. Where is the, Let's see what weapons they have. I have no money, but... This... Yeah. It's all pretty good. Only thing really worth buying are these, so that way I can continue to do stuff in this area. I think I'm going to be pretty much broke on money for quite some time. So I'm not worried about it. It's whatever. Now this is more like a typical desert town that you would see in an RPG, though. Alright. Now we're literally just going for the shrine. That's all we're doing. Apparently this leads to a further area to the west. It looks like it leads to 2 different areas. So we're just going to go back. We're going to try to get into the shrine. What shrines do I not have? I gotta check. I have no clue. Great. Danger level 31 being handled at like level 22. Now that's what I'm talking about. Level 23. Okay, fair enough. It's because I got a decent team. Now, you see, the thing about Ulbrich is maybe... Have I invested in his hunter at all? Not really. Maybe it's not worth having him invest too heavily in hunter. Well, hunter gives him good coverage. That's what I'm looking for with him, is I want to deck him out with really powerful weapons. Oh, fuck. I think it was actually to the left.
Fight with honor.
Okay, they're all weak to spears.
Come in, if thou darest.
Let's see. Wildfire. Yeah. Yeah, I had a feeling that was gonna hurt.
Come, if you
My turn now.
We're just gonna play it like every turn is our last turn.
Bring about the miracle of healing.
So that way there's no way that anything can go wrong.
Course of action. A tempest of ice shall reign. Have at you.
Let's do... I got a free turn, basically, kind of. Let's see if I spearhead, if I can get ahead of any of them. Yeah, I could get ahead of the big worm. Okay, I'll take whatever boost I can get, sure.
May the sacred flame shine forth.
Interesting dilemma. A tempest of ice shall reign.
Let the hunt begin.
I need to give her... Who has Donate BP? I actually don't know who has Donate BP. I need to give her the ability to donate BP if she can. 50? What does he give you? Sand Strike all. And Venomous Claw all. Looks like Lyn prioritizes trying to break enemies. Oh, fuck.
Curse.
There you go.
Stand firm.
I gotta really heal him. They are really testing this man. They're really trying to make him bend. Obert does not bend the knee to anyone.
I'll do my best.
He is so fucked over there. It's not even funny. Like, holy shit.
Bring about the miracle of healing.
Let my
So
arrow
screwed.
fly and true.
Now for her, she can't use spears. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ultra charge Lyn with pounce. Just for that extra damage. This thing is probably going to heal to full. I'm not going to be able to stop it. but that's not my goal at all. We're really not doing too well.
I shall pierce you through!
I'll not be defeated.
More.
Bring about the miracle of healing.
Wait, does he have it? He has donate BP. Oh, that sucks. Because I can't make him a thief. That wouldn't be very great. Eh, it is what it is. One.
Letting the hunt beginning.
Great. So the only one that's going to move is going to be the Scorpion. I think the Scorpion is honestly more difficult because it keeps using Venomous Claw. I think it's the number one actually difficult enemy in this formation.
I shall pierce you through!
Everything else is just kind of average.
Coming, if thou darest.
Okay, never mind. Lynn kind of does it whenever she wants.
Well then. Prepare yourself.
So the Sandworm is going to move first. I'd rather kill the Scorpion. The Scorpion's more of a threat.
A tempest of ice shall reign!
I didn't succeed in doing either. Let's see. Sight. He's actually close to dying. So you know what? It's better to keep him alive than have him die.
Interesting dilemma.
Okay. That just happened to barely work out. I had enough SP to do that. See if I can end this. Got it. Okay, so this is attack all. So let's get rid of the Forest Ratkin. Is it higher strength? Yeah, it's higher strength, so you know what, let's get rid of this.
I honor thee, my calling.
Worked out. It worked out. It's kind of a resource dump, but I think I make back more than I spend. As you can see, everyone leveled up, so there's no one else to really do anything with besides restoring this man's SP. I think SP is short for Spirit Points. Like I said, this is probably one of the best places for me to level right now. If I were to grind, which I should have been doing, but I kind of spent the last few days in a haze. Voice echoes in your head. Hail, traveler. I am Celtic, the Lady of Grace, and impart the knowledge of the heavens. Well, that's quite the tongue twister of the name. OP. So for Dancer, I think I want to give it to Ophelia. Because it'll give her the dark, it'll give her the dark element as well. Actually, can I, just return back to being none? The reason why is because when I look at this, I see elemental attack goes up, speed goes up, and evasion goes up. So hopefully it'll make her a little bit tankier. It'll make her a little easier for her to dodge stuff. Now the only thing that remains is I gave this man Merchant. So if I wanted to have access to every ability in combat, I would need to give Ulbrich Apothecary, which I don't want to do. Or I could take Thief off of Hanif, return her back to what she was originally. But the reason why I kind of don't want to do that is because Thief boosts almost everything else. Now, you could say that I could do the same thing for Ulbrich, is I could return him back to being a normal warrior and let him be a thief. But Hunter cross-classing gives him access to 2 different weapons, as well as better increases to his stats, except for speed. Like, accuracy and critical will be the same, but this technically does give him more physical, so that's why I'm rolling with this. It's not optimal, but I mean, it's better than nothing. So I guess I just won't have Apothecary. Now, what I could do is I could kind of fiddle around with the characters I do have and try to get that done. So let's see. Wait, where the hell is... Shrine of the Trade? Oh, okay, I already did that. Shrine of the Thunderblade. So what would this be? There's Shrine of the Scholar. Where's Alphen's thing? I forget where Alphen started. Oh, fuck me, I don't remember. Clearbook, right? Yeah. So his thing must be, like, somewhere in this area. I don't know where. So his is the only one I don't know where it would be. Everything else I found. Did I go here? Oh, no, I didn't. Yeah, so there's no clear path. Okay, so I kind of got to run back. I got to run back real quick. I got to get Still Snow. I forgot that that was actually the next thing I was supposed to do thereafter. So I was supposed to stop here and then continue onward to Still Snow. I actually forgot that they don't change their outfits in the overworld. This is like the only RPG game that I know of that doesn't... Ooh, we surprised me good. That doesn't do that. Okay, so I believe the cat enemies are actually worth a large chunk of experience if you can hit and kill them, is the problem. So she's really good with axes, I know that for a fact. So fuck the tree, I don't even care about that good. Second serving hit. Spears, bows, fuck. What's her name? Ophelia can use daggers. So I don't know what his other weaknesses are. He can use 3 different weapons, okay.
Great inferno to scorch the land. The battle is truly joined.
Okay.
I'll not be defeated.
Yeah, damn is right. He's gonna escape and I'm not gonna be able to get him. I think that they try to escape on their first turn if they're able to.
The land. The battle is out of my way.
Dude. Whatever. I tried. I legit tried. They're really rare spawns. You gotta have like really high accuracy. Because there was that one time I was able to get it off and I was really set because I was able to do that. Alright, whatever. Wildfire.
The fire is ready.
Actually, it would be better for her to use physical if possible. She only has access to 2 weapons. She does have access to the Lion Dance.
This is the light.
It's cool that every character has something to say about even abilities that aren't their own. I like that. Not really much for her to do.
Oh, sacred light.
Interesting dilemma. Oh, flames! Rain! Rock! Now then!
Let's, go ahead and use axe.
Coming, if thou darest.
He actually survived. Oh, and even second serving couldn't kill him.
What next?
Yeah, apparently they're a bit tougher than I give them credit for.
The hunt ends.
To be fair, I did blow all my resources trying to kill the cat. Which is unfortunate. Oh, fuck. Okay, good. He leveled up. Okay, it didn't take it. So for Cyrus, I want to go to learn skills. He can learn sidestep, which might be good. I don't know if this status persists until you get hit. It might just be good for dodging abilities from bosses. So maybe I'll just have him learn Analyze. Okay, but obviously for her, Night Ode, obviously. Mole Dance. Peacock Strut. Eye for an Eye. We could have her learn one more ability. Yeah, we'll have her learn all the supportive abilities. And then I guess I'll have to see if I want to commit this man to Hunter. But that's about it. The rest is Steel SP. Oh, no, here we go. Share SP. Oh, no, that's Share SP. That's not Share BP. Whatever. Steel SP. Okay. For her, the show must go on. Well, is going to be naturally good. All status enhancements you receive will last for one. Okay. And Second Wind. Gain a 50% chance of counterattack after you targeted. Recover a certain amount of SP each turn. Well, I'm going to have to give that to Cyrus at some point. I'm going to have him learn Dancer to some degree. Because that's going to be vital. Because he just bleeds SP every turn. So basically, I'm going to use Hanit to possibly funnel SP to Cyrus if needed. To try to delay having to have him use items. Although, to be fair, if she has enough time to use that, she has enough time to use share or just use an item on him. I don't necessarily need to get that in depth with it. Look how Ophelia looks like she's wearing a wedding dress. Okay, no, this isn't it. What is cool about this area is because it's all snowed in, you can walk wherever you want. You don't have to walk on predefined paths for the most part.
The battle is truly joined.
Let's have him try to use... This is gonna be awful. Holy shit. Oh no, I mean Rain of Arrows, I'm sorry. There you go. Yeah, pretty much. That's what I expected.
I will not be defeated.
For this... I should just have her use Night Ode. Maybe this thing is weak to dark. Okay, I was right. She regains 10 SP a turn. That's pretty good. So eventually what I'll do is I'll just accumulate enough things using Cyrus, and then we'll just have him switch to Dancer for 3 minutes just to learn that. And then switch him back, just so he can retain the skill.
Have at you.
What do I need? I need like 7. That's a long way off, though, to be fair.
What is the logical course of action? Great wind.
700.
My turn now.
Sometimes I forget I braved in the last turn. Let's see. Yeah, spears, unfortunately, is the one thing she doesn't cover. Just do bow. Because I can't, I'm silenced.
Now then.
Dagger is the one thing he doesn't cover, so we'll just have him attack like normal.
My turn now.
He's definitely dead.
The hunt ends.
Yeah, see, like, you do all that work, you don't really get much for it, at least, because it's level appropriate for me. Then once I unlock all the different jobs, what I will do is I will hit up an inn real quick, or a tavern, since they're different in this game. I keep forgetting that. I'll hit up a tavern, I'll assign other people their roles. And what it looks like I'm going to do is I'm going to have to carry certain characters. So actually, that's actually what I'll do right now, is I will hit up an inn real quick. Well, not the inn, that tavern. And I will give Alphen Cleric. I have to see the stats, though. I have to see what his stat boost would be. There's apparently only one way north in this town. Did I walk past the tavern? Am I losing my mind? This is the weapon and items. There it is. It looks like a window. I'm really losing my mind. It literally looks like a window on that side, but whatever. Album of Life. Pathetic father. Gives her a bit of money. I'll pay you back when my daughter finally starts bringing in a bit of money. Oh, okay. This guy. Is this the... Yeah, here we go. Let's change Alphanin, for instance. Tressa and Primrose. Okay, no, I do not want to do this right now. Thank you. I have no clue what just errored out. Okay, I'll do that later. So for this one, let's give Alphen. What spares do we have? We only have Warrior and Cleric. So if I give him Cleric, his max SP goes up, and so does his elemental attack. She could be a warrior. Who else would really benefit from being made into a warrior? It's really only like Primrose and maybe Therian. Therian would benefit. It would make him tankier. You can kind of make her also the opposite. You can make her a cleric, but with him, he has all these other moves. Rehabilitate, Imputation, Empoison, it's mostly like this. Vivify, Rehabilitate, Last Stand, stuff like that. So I mean, since he is a healer, I think that would probably benefit him more. What's the only other job I haven't unlocked? Apothecary? I can make her an apothecary, which means that Primrose would become a warrior. Which is going to be awful, because I'm going to need to either carry her or grind her through this. Which is kind of annoying, I'm not going to lie. It didn't even prompt me to be able to do her story, I think, because she's such a low level. So here's what we'll do. We will swap these guys in. We're just going to do these 4 stories for now. Just because they're actually leveled up appropriately. So Ulbrich is actually not that far off. I could probably almost attempt his story currently. Ophilia's story I'm actually the appropriate level for. What's the level for Cyrus? I'm also the appropriate level for Cyrus's story. So it's really just Hanit and Ulbrich are currently I'm a little low on. And what I'll do... Who's here? Okay, so I'll head out from here. I'll go get the job for Cyrus. And then I'll... Oh yeah, I need to make someone a scholar. I could maybe make Primrose a scholar. That might actually work. I thought I was missing a job somewhere. Primrose can be the scholar, but then that means Therian would be the warrior mix. Ugh, it's kind of nasty. I wish they would make another tactics game, honestly. Like, you know, with Fire Emblem looking so nice now, I think tactics could really kind of have been like a Fire Emblem rival. But they kind of just stopped making it. They really fuck up with Final Fantasy a lot. Like, they have a lot of potential, and they never really reach it. It's kind of sad. I thought 15 was like the Skyrim of the East. It was like the baby's first JRPG. It's like zero challenge, nothing really too spectacular from it. It doesn't make it a bad game, it just makes it just average, generic. I'm not gonna lie, I'm 10 hours into this game, roughly. I'm more like 19, give or take. And the number one thing that I will say about this game is, and I talked extensively with my friends about this, it just kind of feels like a typical RPG. It doesn't really have that much ridiculousness. There's no plot to really differentiate it so far. It's kind of just a bunch of sideshows all playing out. Yeah, I think it's based on personal accuracy, to be honest. There's a bunch of sideshows basically playing out, and that doesn't make it bad, it just makes it kind of atypical. Like, if you play a Tales game, you open up the game, there's non-stop dialogue, there's non-stop character interaction, and Tales has done a really good job over the years of making sure it sort of stands apart because of that. Which is what I like about Tales. I think Tales is really a great franchise because they put so much attention and care into world building, into details, character interactions. Like, I think that's what really sets Tales leagues apart from a game like this. It doesn't help that Vesperia is actually going to be on this console, and that kind of rivals it in my opinion. I mean, granted, it's an older game, but, you know, $60 for this versus $40 for Vesperia. I mean, I'm gonna probably recommend Vesperia because Vesperia is pretty fucking strong. Now, granted, this game could change in the next however many chapters, but I kind of doubt it. I kind of feel like after a certain amount of levels here, we're probably just gonna reach cruising altitude. Until we reach the fucking wall. Every RPG has what I like to call a wall. Basically, it's as the name suggests, it's where the difficulty completely ramps up. Because the game goes from being a chill RPG to just a grind fest, basically. On the flip side, a game like Final Fantasy V doesn't really have a wall. Or Final Fantasy V. Final Fantasy 15 doesn't really have a wall. Neither does Persona 5, in my opinion. Because those are kind of more casualized games. Now, granted, you can play on hard difficulties, but you know what I mean. I'm Alifon, the Scholar King. Okay. We'll see. I know that Merchant gives good stat boosts. It makes people more healthy in terms of what they can and can't do. Okay, so we did this. So the only other class that I'm missing is Apothecary, which must be from somewhere out here. But I'm trying to even see on the map, where can I go? It's gotta be in this district. So I bet that I gotta go back here, maybe, and like this little bridge will take me out. Or no, it looks like I have to go through the woods. Okay, I gotta step out of town and actually see. Oh no, I can see the shrine from right here. Holy shit. I swear I didn't notice that before, so I don't know if they, once you find one, they start showing up, or I don't know, maybe I just didn't notice it. Maybe I have my map off for all I know. It's literally right over here. It's funny how this one is the Shrine of the Healer, not the Shrine of the Flame Bearer. So in any event, now I have all the different classes. Now, I don't have to immediately spec everyone into everything, but I have, like, one healer and I have one healer, one tank, and 3 support members. So I'm thinking that Alphen might be a good pick to make into a cleric. And Therion obviously kind of has to be the warrior. Then the remaining 2 are kind of just whatever, I don't know. But I don't really plan on using any of those characters anyway. Okay. I have no money, so going in here is kind of a waste of time. Only thing that's in here is the Saintly Tiara. Oh, I think I gave mine to Primrose, right? I forget. No, it says on hand. Apparently I only bought one of these. Why did I not buy one for Ophelia? Oh, because I was saving up for this. I was saving up for the Starlight hat. Now what I will say is that Ophelia could be a good scholar. I think that could also work in certain ways. And then you can make Tressa a dancer, and then that could also be a good setup, now that I'm thinking about it. So we're going to do this, right? Chapter 2 for Ophelia. Okay. I saved. I'll just use an item. Where's the tavern? Every town is a tavern, I'm pretty sure. I'm watching this river for a while now. I'm sure the water's rising. What if it doesn't stop rising? It burst the banks. Okay, I can't go there. I'm gonna get back to some nice, wholesome storytelling with Ophelia. Now again, am I blind or am I missing the tavern? Oh, you know what it is? This town might have an upper area, which is why I can't find it. Yeah, okay. Upstream. This is the rich district. What did I say? It's fancy.